Like, please enlighten us. I really want to know. How did you feel? Yeah. What was it like?
What was it like? I mean, it was. I mean, as actors, we all go for the challenging roles now, right? So yeah, it was one of the such for me. Do you get? So like, I wanted to see what I would do playing Capone. Do you understand? Thank you very much.
I have a question for you, based off of what you said. When you said it was a challenging role, what made it challenging for you? What were the aspects of the role that was?
I mean, because it was out of character. I'm not a cultist. I'm a gentle guy. Everybody knows I'm a gentle guy. So like, it was out of character. I just wanted to see what Michael would turn out to be. Do you understand?
Would you say there are similarities between the both of you, though, regardless of the difference?
I mean, there is some. There's some. There's just some. But like, because like obviously we would need to like blend characters and all. But yeah.
All right. Thank you very much.
So I have one question for him. So would you say that the training you got from the SABC class helped you in the...
You understand? Because Mr. Frank was very thorough with us, you understand? So like, yes, it helped.
Okay, thank you.
All right, guys. Any other question in the house? Show of hands, please. All right. I'm coming to you, sir.
Let me do that.
Okay.
All right. My question goes to the lady on black in the middle. All right. So I couldn't get through to series 3 though, but I saw that your character is hanging out with the chief. You know, chief giving you a lot of brown envelope. You know. So from this part of the world, our perception, should I say it's not 100%, but it's okay as an African. We are very curious and optimistic sometimes. I understand that in the movie industry abroad, when you are going into acting, everybody is equal. Nothing serious. It's just drama or film. But here, when you act a role, especially a role that is trending, and they see you on the street, so, now that guy be that, now that pay be that, where they collect brown envelope. So, you know, one thing is trending now, hookups and all of that. So how do you feel when you are playing that role that, oh boy, now just move you, and I no tag me. So how do you feel, please?
Okay, so first of all, film is make-believe, so let's leave it at that. As far as I'm concerned, at the moment, I was Onome. But when I'm not Onome, I am Messi. So if you are relating me, Messi to Onome, you're on a long thing, no? So, but then I think we've gotten to the point where everybody knows that film is, well, I get there are stereotypes. I understand that there are stereotypes where when you play a particular character, people think that you are that character.
Hello. I don't think you understand this question. You are not going to be in a position to explain this to everybody. That's what he's saying. How are you going to cope when you now have a backlash? That's what he's asking.
Well, backlash will always happen. Every publicity is good publicity.
Yes, it's very simple. Actually, yes, there's no bad publicity. I agree. And like she said, if you cannot differentiate the fact that, oh, she was just acting, that's your problem. Oh. Yeah, last, that's your problem. And you're going to need to handle it by yourself, in your house, in your head. So that's that. Any other question? Okay, Ma.
This question is for Danjuma. What was your process like to becoming Danjuma? I mean, your accent is so spot on, so I really want to know.
Okay, I think I'll sit to answer this. Playing Danjuma is something that I usually do, because when I say that something I usually do, it's something I did while acting on stage, because I did a lot of accents. I did the Igbo accent, I did the Yoruba accent, and I did the Hausa accent as a theater artist. So when I got the call to play Danjuma, it's something that I have done previously, That's the accent-wise. But coming to play drug addict, I think this is the first time I'm playing a drug addict. So building up to that, I had to look for characters around me that were addicted to certain substances and took influences from those characters to enable me put that into his character. So playing that role was new to me, but certain things about the character was really familiar to me. And I think with the training I got and all of that, it's made it easy for to morph into the character.
Love it. Big ups to Niger Studios for the training.
Yes. So any other question? Yes, Daddy.
Maybe this one will be for Mr. Macaulay, the producer, showrunner, perhaps, or any of you can pick it up. In conceptualizing UniLife, what exactly is the message we're out to tell? And then, who were your target audience?
Mr. Macaulay, sir. Well, I'll make an attempt while Mr. Macaulay comes to give a full description. Playing Danjuma, most every film has a story to tell, and we've just seen the first 3 episodes. It's a period where the characters are developing and trying to establish who they are. Hopefully, towards the end of the show, we will get to see the repercussions for certain things. I would like to believe that you're asking from a point of being a father, being someone who would like to see their child grow. I believe that this story has a message, but this is just the beginning. I'm sure if you continue with the show, you will get to see the messages that come with it and the repercussions to certain actions. About the target audience is definitely the youth, because all the elements that were being portrayed in the show are things that are presently happening. And I believe the show is here to show you that there are things you can do and things you cannot do. So while we wait for Mr. Macaulay, I hope that has answered some part of the question.
Also, to add to what he said, I don't think the target audience is only the youth. I feel like it's also to our parents, the elders as well.
Yes.
Because you get to see that, my child is going to be away from me for 4 years, 5 years, depending on how long their course is for. And these are the things that can very well occur in school environments. In fact, it very much occurs in schools today. So it's like an information for not just we the youths, but for our adults and our elders, so they can see that it's like I gotta be a little bit more diligent with my children, so that I'm very much involved in their lives to the point where I know every single thing that is going on in their lives, regardless of the fact that there's distance between them. Or for those who still go from home, still put eye, because you don't really know what your kids are doing. I think that's one part. And as for the story, what we're trying to say with the story is that every action has consequences, good or bad. So that's what we're trying to tell, that there are consequences for every action that you take, good or bad.
Yes.
So thank you.
Any other actor has something to say about that, or any
other question?
Okay, any other question?
Any other question?
You didn't answer the question that he's asking. In research, I'm sure many of us have gone through the university. You wrote this thesis. In stating the problem of the thesis, the problem of the study, you should be able to say what the problem is in one sentence. He's asking for the message. What message do you have? What message is it? You should be able to state that in just one sentence.
Hypocrisy.
Both the actors.
Hypocrisy. Hypocrisy. I help you by doing it in one word.
In one word.
Not even a sentence.
Hypocrisy.
This is about hypocrisy. Every character has two sides. So, hypocrisy. Do you have two sides? This side you're showing on the camera now. When you get home, do you show that side to your wife? I'm asking. Because I know I have the public persona. The public, like this one I'm doing now. Hello everybody. Then when I get home, why? What? Do you think? Did I? But you don't show that in public. So if you watch UniLife, you'll notice that every single character, main character, is struggling. Where is what are you struggling with?
Two mics.
So, what is your character's name?
Nadia.
Nadia. Do you know this Nadia is richer than all the students in that university? And yeah, she's doing like a local girl. She doesn't want people to know that she comes from a rich people, because she says, if they know I'm from a rich family, if they know I'm from a rich family, people will be my friends, but it's not because they like me. It's because I have money. Hypocrisy, but in the other side of hypocrisy, because the other side, I'm not saying hypocrisy is bad. She's doing it to protect herself. Then we have the church girl. Oh, hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Praise Jesus. Can I have a hallelujah in the house? Hallelujah in the house, please. Yet when she sees the bad boy goes up to her. Church girl. Her heart starts to flutter. She doesn't understand what is going on with her body. So she gives him a Bible. I hope this answers your question.
Yes, sir. We don't want to give them all the gist. Thank you very much. Can I have my mic, sir? Thank you very much.
Okay.
All right, guys. So, any more questions you'd like to ask members of cast, sir?
Thank you. I'll sit down and ask my question. First, I'm a newbie, and what's SABC? What I understand by SABC is, you know now. So please make us know what that means. I don't know. Then second, I haven't watched, episode 1 briefly and 2 and 3. I relate to it as a young person. Because, when that guy removed that gun, I was like, oh, this guy is a cultist, and he was, pretending to be a gentle guy in the school. This is what happens. It opens your eye, to what happens among our youth. It's a good expose, and I think the project managers should reach out to more young persons. They are your target audience. Get to the campuses, get to the universities, their WhatsApp group, do a big PR for this. It makes sense. I relate to it. I was like, oh, it caught my attention. So well done, guys. Thanks.
Okay, so I think I'll answer the very first question. So the SABC was a program that Niger Studio developed for the actors. It's Screen Acting Boot Camp. It was the screen acting boot camp for the young actors that were going to be part of the film. So before they got on set, they had a training for most of the actors. That is the very first question. So the second question, I think I'll leave it open. Oh, she didn't get the second question.
I didn't hear that. Sorry. What was the second question?
It's not a question. Like much more a comment and.
A comment. Oh, okay. So I hope I answered because you asked what SABC was. Yeah, Screen Acting Boot Camp.
I think you are asking, what are you going to do to connect with the students, the student body? How do you get into those communities? How do you reach out and get them to? Yeah.
Oh, that's our EP's question. That's a question for our EP. We were hired to come and act, and we did our work.
No,
No, that's
okay, for us as actors, okay.
You said you're hired to come and act. To
Yes,
be
ma'am.
honest, right? You sell the film more
Yes,
than
ma'am.
the executive producer. The
No, but
executive
for
producer
something-
might just- no, hold on, right? You, the actor, okay? It's your job to make sure. That's why now you guys are green because you came out of the SLBC, right? A lot of you are young. You haven't been in anything big, right? It's still green. I mean, I have 20-something years experience where I work. So, it's your job, right? Because I'm old, considering this. It's not I'm very, very old, but compared to who you are trying to reach, I am old, right? So you reach out to those people more than I can do, right? So if you wait for the EP to do this for you, you're going to be waiting for too long. So it's your job to go to your Insta, whatever it is you do, then make sure that the right audience gets to see this YouTube. To be honest, if I tune on this, the next time I have time to tune on it, it might be in 3 months. That's how busy I am. If I tune it on and I don't see up to 1 million people subscribe to it, I'll think you people are not doing your job.
So I want to say something.
I want to say something. Sorry.
We need to wrap up. By the way, talking about the executive producer, yeah. Technica, can we roll that executive producer's video, please? And part of our goal is to acquire at least 1 million views or more after 6 months, and that's quite a... But because I'm conservative. At the end of the day, I expect to get more than that. But I don't shoot myself in the foot by saying I'm going to get 1 million in 3 weeks. I'm going to win an Oscar. I'm going to do this. So I hope that this will strike a chord with young people. Are there any Gen Zs or millennials in the house? Yeah, now, do you recognize any of the characters? Do you get any attachment to them? So it's for you. Please spread it amongst. I'm ready for you, Technica. Waiting for the video. You want to what? See the way you said it.
Hello everyone, my name is Ed Ayola. I'm the executive producer of the UniLife series. I'm sorry I can't be with you today. I'm sorry I can't but I had a wonderful evening as we launch this amazing series that is really a culmination of a huge amount of work, a very fulfilling amount of work. And hopefully is the beginning of many going forward. I wanted to share with you, even though I can't be there, some words about how we got to where we are from my perspective. A couple of years ago, Frank Macaulay, my childhood friend, messaged me and said, hey, I'm going to be in Dubai, where I live, attending a film conference. Are you around? Let's catch up. And we did. And it was a wonderful 2 days catching up with my dear old friend Frank. And during the course of those conversations, he described to me why he was in Dubai with this film conference, what he was planning to do, the idea and dream that he has or had about making a series called UniLife. And I don't know anything about the film industry. But as he described it more and more, it wasn't only the idea of the UniLife series. He shared with me bits of the script and it looked fantastic and sounded fantastic. She was quite captivated by it. But it was more so what it represented. He described to me all the Nigeria studios, all the boot camps, the workshops, the training, and it was all about helping people that are at the very beginning of their journey in acting careers and supporting them as best we can to help them achieve their dreams. And that's what got me about this, because I have been looking for avenues to support young Nigerians, and this turned out to be it. Fast forward, we're here today at the launch event of the UniLife series, an immensely proud moment, and I hope you enjoy this series. But please, as you're enjoying this series, please remember what it represents also. It represents what we as young Nigerians, I'm not young anymore, but we as Nigerians can achieve if we work together and we support each other and we put the effort into what it is we're doing. And you'll see the actors and the whole crew that filmed and created the UniLife series, see what we can achieve. So let's make this a success. Let's make the evening a success for sure. Please enjoy it. Let's make the launch and the series itself a success, because we want to do more. And we want to do more with the same principle of supporting and helping to bring up young Nigerians towards their dreams and towards their fulfillment. I've invested in Frank Macaulay's dreams. I am so proud of having done that, so proud to have him as a friend, so proud of the whole crew that created the UniLife series. So please keep that in mind. Take the enjoyment from this series, but take even more enjoyment from what it represents. Have a lovely time, and hopefully we will meet at some point and somewhere. In the meantime, success and fulfillment in everything you do. Bye.
All right, and that was the EP with warm greetings. So I think we're at the end of the questions segment. We're gonna be going down right now. I hope we don't have any other questions. If we do, I think we're gonna take one more. If we don't, we're Gucci. Okay. All right, thank you very much. A round of applause for the cast of UniLife.
Okay.
All right, now so we're going to kick off with a little bit of entertainment. So we're gonna have a little bit of fashion parade. I mean, we came to all have fun, yes. So we're gonna kickstart it with a little bit of pizzazz and movements and clothing and beauty. Yeah. So the fashion parade is gonna be kicked off right now.
It's gone? Okay. I think so. Oh.
Matching my steez, you know I'm a G. Shawty, I'm always keep it real. I know they for too much whining, they for too much whining. I see the be, I see shy you they enter. Oh yeah, make you call a be. Oh yeah, show yourself, do over sabi. Love is in the air, baby breathing. I dey available, baby anytime you need me, I dey available. Compatible, two of us they compatible. Girl I be bad boy for girls say I dey mellow. Ah baby I dey forward, baby take it slow, baby go down low. Nobody has to know, yeah, no I play around, my man on this, so let you go. Baby, some money. You know say you matching my steez, you know I'm a G. Shawty, I'm always keep it real. I know they for too much whining, they for too much whining. I see the be, I see shy you they enter. Oh yeah, make you call a be. Oh yeah, show yourself, do over sabi. Love is in the air.
Hello. She's not telling us about our own relationship. She's a very nice to pick.
I'm out for my bread, they want me dead. I'm never scared, nah, nah. Always ahead, always prepared. They know if you do, nada. Make them miss me with that bullshit. I don't want.
All right, and these models were trained at Niger Studios as well.
Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. Just to give you you know, it's not just about acting. You know, a gentleman called Simon came to me, and he said he needed a space to train aspiring models. You know, and he's been training every Saturday, I think, for about coming up to 2 years, and so. We want to give encouragement, like the executive producer said, to young adult Nigerians that maybe tomorrow will be the superstars. So our motto is, we train the actors of tomorrow today, the stars of tomorrow today, and it's not just about acting. Thank you. I think the young people that did that model work, Can we give them a round of applause again? Can you see me wearing those white baggy trousers? All right, so please, we're going to have your food. We're going to bring some more drinks out. And then we're going to have a question and answer with the director, the producer, and of course the writer. Please stand up, Nee. Let everybody know you are the writer. Nee, stand up. Nee dislikes publicity. But if you don't know who he is, you know me, I don't take. He won't stand up. He won't stand up. Adeni. Yes, I promised him. But promise is for fools. A round of applause for our writer, please. Thank you. Can you play some music, please?
Music, please.
What are you doing? That was because I was smoking too. Now I'm busy.
Hi, I am Hawa. Anyway, so what are you up to?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was heading to my room.
Ooh. One. If I catch her, don't go and fight in school, Nadia. Please, I don't have power to settle it. Ah, Jesus Christ, what's the meaning of this?
Who was that guy?
Which guy?
What? I said how you did. I'm fine. I'm okay. Do I look like something is wrong with me? I'm fine. No.
Michael. Michael. Yes? Are you okay? I'm fine.
Okay, you're cute. I'll give you that. But you probably need to grow a few more hairs on that chin of yours before you even think of handling a woman. Oh yeah, I might have another job for you.
How much is it?
Alright, I'll see you later.
Hi. I am Hawa. Anyway, so what are you up to?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was heading to my room.
Ooh. One. If I catch her, don't go and fight in school, Nadia. Please, I don't have power to settle it. Ah, Jesus Christ, what's the meaning of this?
Who was that guy?
Which guy?
What? I said how you did. I'm fine. I'm okay. Do I look like something is wrong with me? I'm fine. No.
Michael. Michael. Yes? Are you okay? I'm fine.
Okay, you're cute. I'll give you that. But you probably need to grow a few more hairs on that chin of yours before you even think of handling a woman. Oh yeah, I might have another job for you.
How much is it?
Alright, I'll see you later.
Oh,
Big
hey.
girl.
Do you think she deserved it?
Hello, Daddy. And they haven't paid you for that last job yet.
What are you doing? That was because I was smoking too. Now I'm busy.
Hi, I am Hawa. Anyway, so what are you up to?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was heading to my room.
Ooh. One.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was heading to my room.
Ooh. One.
Things. You're also needed on stage. Mr. Chris. Mr. Chris. Mr. Chris. Mr. Chris. So the nickname I had for Mr. Chris was the background man. This man is always in the background making sure things are running smoothly. So Mr. Chris, you're going to sit down here today. You're welcome. Yes, please. Yes, please. Sit down. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Give it up for them, give it up for them, give it up for them. Give are the men that keep things running. Without them, there's no UniLife, really. Mr. Frank, I'm going to start with you. How did you go about bringing this vision to life? Because, I mean, first of all, before something starts, it must have been burst in the mind, and then plans are made to push it through. So how did you get it from the point of, oh, this is an idea, or this is the vision I have in my head, and, oh, here we are watching UniLife today?
Do you have 3 hours?
No, we don't. If you can give us the,
The condensed, revised
please.
standard
Yes,
version.
please.
Okay. It started with wanting to build a studio. It started with wanting to work with young people because I had worked with young people in the UK. And then it grew from there. Now, I don't want to go ahead. That's the condensed version.
All right, what were the challenges that you faced during the birthing of the entire thing? Some of the challenges that you faced.
Okay. I'm a Nigerian. And when we face challenges, yes, we tend to not buckle. You know, it gets to the point where you start carrying more and more load, yeah? And you manage somehow to make it work. And that's something that we are able to do. But I'll tell you this, you want challenges, traffic, NEPA, cantankerous drivers, it goes on and on, do you understand? But it's more to do with how do you overcome your obstacles. Is your cup half full or half empty? You know? Thank you.
I love that. That's a thought-provoking question. Is your cup half full or half empty? You should answer that question. I'm going to move on to Mr. Silva because I don't want it to just be the EP. Mr. Silva, sir, how was it like working with new faces? What was the difference between that and when you work with experienced actors? Like, was there any difference?
Thank you. A lot. A lot. Because when you are working with professionals, the known actors, people always think that they are the easiest to direct. But in most cases, they are the most difficult to direct. I will tell you 2 reasons. When you try to direct a known actor, they feel that you want to teach them how to act. They feel that you want to correct them. They are mostly forgetting that director has the story. He knows where he's going with the story. Yeah, he understands the end of the story. And when you ask a known actor not to do a certain thing, because it will conflict with the storyline, they always feel attacked. So, especially the older ones. And working with the young actors is also difficult if you don't know where they are coming from. If you don't know the expertise of a particular person. But working with young actors in UniLife, SABC made it easier for me and for everybody because we trained them, we understood them. Even casting made it even easier because I saw a little bit of everybody in the characters that they play. Do you understand? So, and now bringing them on set to do what we have trained them for and to interpret the role they were given, I don't think there was any difficulty in that. And I can say that to every cast and crew of this project.
I love that. I love it. What was the process of casting like? What were the things that you looked out for when casting? I'm very much curious to hear the answer. I don't know if my fellow actors are curious because I really want to know. What were the things that you looked out for when you were casting?
I did the casting with Mr. Frank, and that is the showrunner. It doesn't allow you to just go like that. When you say, I would like this person to play this character, I would like this person to play this character, and all that, it will say, tell me why. Do you understand? He's always asking questions. I love people that ask questions. And I've learned to understand that before you can do anything, you must have a reason for it, a tangible for it. And for example, when I wanted to cast Danjuma, let me pick Danjuma for example. Danjuma gave us something, 2 choices during the rehearsals, during the training. He was speaking Hausa, he was speaking the Hausa dialect, and he was speaking another language like that. And this is a guy that does not want to do that because he has done that in some places before, which I didn't know. So, and when we now said that, when I told him that I would like you to play Danjuma, he said, why, sir? I want to play Michael, I want to play this, I say, see, this is an important role. They don't see the importance to the role. Do you understand? This is an important role. If you can play it well, it will come out. So when he was going to accept it, it took us like 2 weeks for him to say yes to it. And casting Hawa, which is you know what we went through. I was looking for someone to play Hawa because of what was in my head, not what was in the script. What was in my head. And I told the producer, I said, if we can make Hawa to be like this, it will really help the story. And he said, are you sure? I said, yes. And I started looking for who's going to play Hawa. I know it will be difficult to cast anybody to play Hawa because of the character of Hawa. And I threw the question to the cast. This is Hawa. This is what I want Hawa to do and all those things. And you came up. Someone else came up and said, I can do it. So these are the things that makes my work easier. When artists wants to do a certain thing, it makes the job easier instead of forcing them to do what they don't even understand. Do you understand? So, and if I've done the casting on someone that does not have any idea of how it works, or does not have any idea of acting, it would have been very difficult for me because even frustrating sometimes. So, and that's just it.
Yeah, so in essence, cast of UniLife, you did well. That's what our director is saying. You did great. Woohoo! I'm going to throw the question down to the floor. If you have any question that you'd like to ask them, please let me know. Mr. Chris. Yes, I know. I'm coming. So if you have any questions you'd like to ask them, please let me know, indicate, and I'll get to you. Okay. For Mr. Chris, how was post-production like? How would you, because like I said, you are the man that we have in the background that's shielding us from everything and fielding everything in essence. How was it like with post-production after we had all done what we needed to do and disappeared?
Well, thank you very much. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for, coming around for this occasion. This has been a very, a dream come true, at the end of the day. Well, if you look at, somebody was asking me today, that he was trying to look for the green background, in the series, and they couldn't find it. I will tell you, those are the kind of, how intensive, that, the post-production was. Because at a point, I remember before Mr. Frank, even took it abroad, for us to do the editing. There was quite some challenges that, that we had. And somehow, because we are all in it, we know that at the end of the day, we have to, to bring out the best of this drama. That's why, when you watch that drama today, you'll find out that it is difficult for you to say, oh, this is the green, this is, And then, talking about the post again, I think it's a lot of work that went in there. I remember there was a guy that we invited, for the first cut. And the guy, at some point, he couldn't really cope. And Mr. Frank himself, because of this, he had to sit down. There is this software called DaVinci Resolve. He bought it and he sat, because he's used to what we call a final cut. And because of this, I saw his mind to really get on the first cut. And it was really, really, it made every one of us, to come to life, to learn, and at the same time, to achieve what we have been able to achieve today. So it's a lot of work. I can't really go too much into it because I know if I start speaking some technical grammar here, many of us will not understand it. But we thank God at the end of the day, we have UniLife.
All right. My name is Michael JJ. Congratulations, Mr. Frank.
And the rest of the team.
And the rest of the team, of course. This is a good product, and I'm proud of you guys. My question will have to do with relevance. From what I have seen so far, is a top notch. I don't expect less, because I know that as far as Nigeria Studio is concerned, is 100% competent. So talking about technicality, storyline, and everything is top notch, 100. And it's good. But my question is that with the good courage that you have spearheaded, you are like a good diver that is ready to go down the sea and pick the treasure out. That's what I mean by relevance. But my observation is that today, movie has gone beyond entertainment, one. It has gone beyond technicality, two. I mean, Hollywood has that. But relevance in the sense that when you have a storyline that can cut across the targeted audience and at the same time provide solution to what is going on. Your federal government is going to come looking for you if you do your marketing very well. Now, from what I have seen, I hope to the team. First, Mr. Frank, I hope you are flexible to get additional signing to the team. Like me, creativity, you have it. There's nothing I want to come and put in, but marketing.
So now it's been, you are selling yourself under the guise of question, Abi. Yes, as I said earlier, hypocrisy.
Yes,
Let
two-face.
me ask a question
Two-face.
while I sell myself. Go ahead,
Yes,
JJ.
two-face. I'm not selling myself, but technically it's the same thing. Well, I think I'm part of you now. Your son in diaspora. Don't worry, we'll get to that. So the question is this. The first 3 series we have watched highlight what is going on with our youth. Fundamentally, what is happening within the wall of campus and outside the wall of campus. And I bet you things are moving fast. The community of youth that we have 5 years ago is more now. I mean, you have different community of drugs and all of that. So as we are highlighting this thing, the further series, I hope there will be solution in it. Solution provided. Let the series have solution providing. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. JJ. I think if I read between the lines of what you're saying, anybody who does any acting here, please be aware of the fact that what is written in the script are the words. But as an actor, what myself and the rest of the team and the director are looking for is subtext. Subtext. That is the work of an actor. So, UniLife is entertaining. But please don't make a mistake. It's not just about entertainment. It's a snapshot on society. And it is not a snapshot that is watered down. It is a reality. Like I said earlier, if I say Jakpa, if I ask 100 young people today whether they wish to leave Nigeria, 99, let me just try small, maybe 90, 97, somebody says, will definitely say they want to go. The 3 people that say they don't want to go will say, why do I want to leave my country where I am 100% a citizen and go and do cleaner on the underground in the UK? The other 96 that say they are going, when they go and they get there, the streets of London and the UK are not paved with gold. We want to show what the Nigerian youth are going, not just the youth. You see, it's an artist's job, an artist, an actor, a cinematographer, visual effects, is to tell the story. Now, a writer tells you a story with subtext. So, a series like this is going to be a snapshot on Nigeria. You will see the beautiful and the ugly. And you, the viewer, will do like Aesop's fable. Hopefully it will teach you what not to do. And what happens if you do it? If I sell my soul to the devil, what happens? If I turn my back on the devil and say, devil, get behind me, what happens? That's what we're doing. Season 2 is coming. We haven't even finished season 1. We have written season 2 and 3. We have written season 2 and 3. And season 1 is the foundation to tell our story. So the relevance is very relevant. You will see what happens in Nigeria. Thank you.
Do we have any other question?
Social media. Are there no
All right,
questions?
I'm coming to you. I'm coming to you, sir.
Social media. Are there no questions from the live stream?
Good evening, everybody. All right, my question is to Chris. And my name is Tosin. I know at a point in time I was involved in the production. And then the reason why I asked about the green screen, you know, is a technical question. Because I kind of felt that within the production, and now that we're launching it, the post-production, you know, really took a while because of the difficulty that was involved in that aspect. All right. So I'm asking right now, season 2, season 3, will you go in the same direction in terms of production, in terms of post-production, you know, to do that, you know, because, you know, technology is also very dynamic and there are other options out there. That was why I was asking initially about the green screen stuff.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Tosin. Well, really, let me just answer this, you know, the answer straight. I'm very sure in season 2, season 3, we will not even dare go green, except in some exceptional areas where maybe we need to do some visual effects. I'm very sure that, you know, we've learned our lesson, you know, the reason why we could not go to. And I think it was just because we find it difficult to enter, like UniLife. We wanted to UniLife. I remember we went to Ife. We went to Ibadan, you know, just to get their permission. We went to Lasso. But it was so difficult. And that's why we did green, you know, in the first season. Very sure in season 2, season 3, we're not going to do that because of the what was involved. Thank you.
So I just wanted to ask, what was your favorite part about the production? Was it the writing of the story? Was it the editing or the actors even? Like, how did you guys relate to yourself? Where did you find the passion to keep going? Thank you.
All right. Yeah, it's a beautiful question, actually. You mentioned passion. Passion is the key. Is the key element to any ambition. Passion. And having the actors together and the crew together, and having a compassionate and loving and caring person like Mr. Frank as the showrunner and the producer. If you were around during the production, you will see how much he cared. Or should I say, he still cares. All these things that you are seeing here, I'm not sure he has slept up to 12 hours in the last 5 days, just to make sure that today is achievable. I told him that, why can't we help in putting all these things together? What he said was that, no, I don't want any crew or cast to be part of the setup here. I want them to come and enjoy themselves because they have worked and they should enjoy themselves. Do you understand? That is how compassionate he is, and that is how caring he is. And when it comes to the professionalities of everybody here, once we respect ourselves, once we understood why we are coming together, once we have the same goal in place, once we know that this project must be a success, and we all have that at the back of our mind, everybody put their best in it. The production was so challenging that we all came together and said that we will finish this. Do you understand? So that is how much passion that we had and we still have that is leading us through. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. I have a strong feeling that this production is unlike many theater productions.
Ask me why? Not many production outfits have a backup for fine-tuning their cast to be fitting their production. So you have SABC. I'm not sure many production outfits have such things. Now, what inspired that decision to have such a backup for your production?
Thank you so much for your insight, because that's what we call an insightful question. This is a question that has subtext inside of it, like I was saying. As you can see, when I'm talking with subtext. I'm bringing in different elements, yeah? Now, having gone through life myself, I have fallen down many times. That's the truth. It's not been rosy. But every time I have fallen down, because of the training that my father and mother gave me, before I say what, I remember my father one day telling me, "Why are you crying?" He said, "If you don't stop crying, get up and move on, I will give you something to cry about." That thing had a subconscious effect on me. And so whenever I've fallen down, when it's been, oh, woe me, this life. Look at Body over there. He only did half of what I did. Look how far he has gone. Self-pity. Self-pity will come in. And self-pity is a dangerous thing. And I'm getting to answer your question. Having gone through what I've gone through, I am somebody that you hear the expression, a leopard never changes his spots. I humbly disagree with that, because this leopard here, this leopard has changed his spots. I have changed my spot. Yeah? And that is the essence of what I want to pass on to the younger generation. Stop crying. Stop wailing. Stop being in self-pity. Put effort, consistent effort. I like the fact about passion. Passion is fantastic, but I'm going to puncture that balloon. Passion on its own is irrelevant. It is irrelevant. It is what effort you put in. That passion will carry you. When you fall down, you will get up and you will learn a lesson and you will move forward. And so all the productions that I am involved in, all the stories we need a writer, we sit down and we talk and we say, okay, this and that character and this. It's to enable people to learn this way or that way, and to give them the tools to be, you see, like I said, you see, I'm a very nice person today. Don't cross me. Eh? Me and Mr. Silva, we fought. We fought on that set. Don't listen to all this I saying here, yeah? Let me tell you. There's up to, people here know that I walked off the set many times. Because if I stayed on the set, I'm a jar. And it will get physical. So because of the understanding that I have, I take a walk. And I come back. And I reset. Because this leopard has learned how to change his spot. So that's it.
My question goes to the writer. How did you come with the plot? My question goes to the writer. How did you come with the plot? Like, how did you write?
Okay, please. I just said you have not answered the question. Why the SABC as a backup for Nigeria Studio?
Because in SABC, many leopards come in, and they have an idea of what and who they are. And in SABC, yeah, we teach them how to, almost like the military, how to break down somebody, not in a bad sense, but to get rid of that rubbish that is in their head, so that they can now discover that to get an Oscar, you first have to learn how to act. Yes? So that's what SAB does. It allows people who have a overly high opinion of their capability, we call it mediocrity, but it parades as, I know, don't teach me I don't know, no, case, come first, cool down, come here. I can cry on cue. Oh, really? You think it's easy? So SABC is what allows these. If you watch this program, if you watch this series, you will actually see as time is going, by the time you get to episode C, you see that the actors have improved while acting. Because we shot sequentially. We shot the first scene, second scene, third scene, and everybody was learning. So SABC allows us to get the best out of our actors, and they are here today. Yeah.
All right, so a question was asked of the writer.
Hold on. I just want to add to what Mr. Frank just said. Sir, I just want to add to it. In Nigeria, we are doing movie wrongly. In most cases, we are doing it wrongly. Because before they can get to production level in a standard country, they always have all the actors coming together. They will first do readings. Then they will not go into rehearsals. That rehearsals can take them like 2 to 3 months. Reason for those rehearsals is for everybody to understand their character and to bury themselves in their character. Burying oneself in your character, that is why you will see most of our actors acting the same way in different movies. Acting the same way in different movies because they are always acting themselves. So the reason for the SABC, part of the reason for SABC is to make sure that every character know who they are from their personal self. So it helps them to understand that. Okay, let me give you one example. I can't remember the person I was directing one day during the UniLife series. I was directing her, and she said, "But that's not my character." That thing made me so happy that she said that. Because sometimes the director forgets. And immediately that person said it, and I said, "Oh, okay. Because this is your character, why can't we do it this way?" And we both talked about it, and it was so fantastic. That is the way every actor is supposed to do it. But most Nigerian actors, they just came to act and collect money. They are not compassionate about their character. They don't even know what they want to do. Character, the director, what do I need to do here? Tell me what I'm supposed to do. You have read the script, you have been in the production for some time, and you don't know what to do. It's somehow sad, most times. So SBC is very fantastic. In fact, I welcomed it with the whole of my heart, and I'm so happy that it came to life. Thank you, sir.
Round of applause, please. Thank you so much. And now, of course, our writer is here to the question that was asked.
Yes.
Could you repeat your question, please?
She said, what was the process of plotting the story of UniLife?
Well, when Frank came to me about this story, he basically asked me to do something about... Hello? Okay. So when Frank came to me with this story, he basically told me that I could basically do anything I wanted at first with the characters, but he wanted it about university and university life. So I went away for a while, and then I thought about it. And basically what I did was I came up with a bunch of people that I know. So a lot of the characters that are actually part of this are actually people that I know, essentially. So that's basically how I came up with the characters.
All right, so did you hear what he said? Did you hear him? She didn't hear you clearly, sir.
Every character in UniLife is basically a friend of mine. So basically, I just took a lot of my friends and I put them in the show. That's about it.
I hope that you paid them for the usage. Oh. I hope you did.
They owe me.
They owe you? All right, does anyone have any other questions? If we don't, it's the end of the section question and answer segment. Do we have any other question? We don't? Peculiar? Do you say you have question? You say you have a question, ma? We don't. Director, sir. She has a question for you.
No, sit that. Oh my God, I'm so shy. Director, sir. So how was the casting process like?
I think I've answered that question before.
That's to show you that she was not paying attention.
Yeah.
Yes,
Maybe
sir.
she was not on seat at the time.
Oh, she was. She was just not paying attention.
Okay, should I answer it again? Okay. Casting process was easy because I saw a little bit of each character in everybody. All right, so except for some few people that I know. I saw things that actually relate to each character.
Yes, for
and
example.
I was like, for example, whenever you come on set, whenever you come to training, you're always coming like a tomboy. You understand? So, and Nadia is supposed to be a tomboy. And we want somebody to embody that character. Like Onome. Onome is a fly girl. She's a
runs girl.
She's not a runs girl. Onome is not a runs girl. Mercy is a friendly person who is not shy, who can actually make friends easily. And I found that thing in Onome, and I felt that, okay, this person can do this kind of a character. Who else is there you want me to mention?
Michael.
Okay.
Capo.
Michael does not even have any feature for his character. He doesn't even have it at all. But they said this guy is intelligent. The script says this guy is intelligent. The script says is the cult, if there's anything I'm going to actually connect him to, is his calmness, his humility, and the way he talks. When he talks intelligently. That's the only thing I can connect him to. But I needed someone that will be looked down upon as Michael. I needed somebody to be looked down upon and not be respected as much as he deserved. I needed somebody that anybody can just say, who is this? But he has the leadership and the power in him. He does not need to express it and to show it off, except if it is necessary. So that's just about it, about the casting process.
All right, thank you very much. And with that, we come to a close of the question and answer segment. A huge round of applause for our showrunner, for our director, for our background king, for the writer of UniLife. It was an absolute pleasure to be under your tutelage. Thank you very much, sirs. Of course, we never did go yet, so dance, 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 dance. Hijo, DJ, give me some music.
Okay, stand by for music here. Let me just take this opportunity to say a big thank you. A very big thank you for each and every one of you showing up. A vote of thanks for, I start with Baba. Baba. We give thanks and praise to God. always. I doff my hat, yeah? And next in line is my Egbon. I've known her all my life. She's not here. She's probably somewhere chilling. For all the people that backed us, all the people that believed in us, to the entire crew that never gets spoken about so many times. This could not have happened without the sound man, without the cleaners, without the cinematographer. Then we go to our actors. You know, actors have big egos, don't they?
Sometimes.
Sometimes, but we so a big round of applause to the actors, to the writers, to the technical, and all my friends and family.
Welfare.
Big up. And we're going to close. Please, Ruth, come forward. This young lady, I've forgotten, who did you play in this thing?
Ronke.
Are you ready to go? Yeah? Okay, stand by. Ronke sang the theme song of UniLife.
Woo!
And she rapped. So, please, mount the stage. All right. When you're ready.
Thank you so much. Thank you. That's it. All right.
Bedu, play some music, please.
What are you doing? All right. Before we dance, please, does anyone see an iPad with a black casing? Please, if anyone saw an iPad with a black casing, please let's meet this young lady here. Sorry, let's meet this beautiful lady. Let's meet this auntie.
Hi.
Hi,
DJ, step us down. Drop the music. Drop the music.
Anyway, so what are you?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
I was heading to my room.
Ooh.
Fight. Don't go and fight in school. I don't have power to sit together. Jesus Christ, what's the meaning of this?
Who was that guy?
Which guy?
What?
I said how you did.
I'm fine. I'm okay. Do I look like something is wrong with me? I'm fine.
No, no.
Michael. Yes? Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Okay. You're cute. I'll give you that. But you probably need to grow a few more hairs on that chin of yours before you even think of handling a woman. Oh yeah, I might have another job for you.
How much is it?
Alright. See you later.
See you